action. We're in Power Field, a mile high here in Denver, Colorado. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. We're all set to go amidst the high-altitude snow here in Denver. And off we go from Denver. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. Leading this offense out, already one of their faces in just his first season. It's their rookie out of Georgia.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick, instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
He comes through big here. 9 yards at second down. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Slot man's in motion right. This is Genty on second. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
The Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
First down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another give here to Genty. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Genty from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. 2nd and 10, back to throw. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. It's a screen play to Genty. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
They go play action on 1st down. Completes this one to Baker. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch.
The Raiders take over.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Counter give to Jency. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
The line is scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. By man, he's in the clear. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hauled in again. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Las Vegas.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Pitch play to Jency. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro?
Complete to number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Shotgun give here to Jency. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Back to Jency. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here's a give to Martinez. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's another Raiders first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Straight ahead with Jency. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jency. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
He's tackled at the
Extra heel on to handle this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Broncos ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action. And down he goes. The Raiders got him. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Now looking to throw. And him again. He goes down again. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Wow, and he somehow finds the ball amid the blizzard here to make the fair catch.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Jency. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
The play fake, he'll throw.
At the 40-yard line.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Back to throw now, third down. Dumped off to his running back. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the play.
Passing now on second and 10. All the left side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
The gain of 8 brings up third and 2.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Breaks through and breaks away. The 50. The 30. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11.
14. Raiders 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. He's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
He'll pass it this time. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the Raiders' 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Shotgun now on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Broncos push their lead to 18.
21. Raiders 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. They'll toss it. Jeanty. Oh, it's so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More for Mile High in just a moment. Offense to the line for second down. Throwing from the gun. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Recovered by the Broncos. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard.
Second down, looking for options. They go to Genty on the dump off. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
And the Raider first down.
Pass play coming here. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
12 more yards.
Sticking to the air here. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Middle of the field, taken in by Judy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
Throwing it again here. He's got it near the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's another.
Looking inside the red zone.
First down.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Still sticking with the passing game. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PS out. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
At their own 35-yard line.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports
Our look around the
halftime report.
NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And here's the Bills wideout. He's going to bring this one in and away.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On the gun, here's a handoff. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run.
Brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run.
Brought down at the 39.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Right up the gut. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They give it to him again. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Cut out left. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to reset those chains.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up, and they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another carry for him, and he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. It's a quick hit of Bowers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Here he goes, third and long. Into traffic, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Jukes his way into space. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
47-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on the...
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
18-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and...
Back to throw now. Finds a man right side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Brings up third down.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Back to throw on 1st and 10. It's a screen play to Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he's going to reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
The Raider first down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Broncos all around him and down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again. Along the sideline past midfield. And he works this down to the 41. First and 10. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this 4th with that kind of lead. So 1st down from the 41. He'll call his own number. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 21-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's a design run. It's a 7-yard gain on 2nd down. Only inches to go now on 3rd. QB sneak coming. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
This time it's a passing play. Brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Number 88. A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They pitch it to him. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
The field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Just a yard left to go on second down. Back to throw. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, Brady,
he's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
He fields it at his 43. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
2nd and 16 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
to the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down.
Now a give running right. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
He's going to throw this one. Drop-off caught by his back. He finds space into the red zone. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Here's the handoff. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Working now from the gun. Throws caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now is Tyler Luke for the field goal attempt. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Luke knocks it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Raiders.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain
just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And they take